What pepper should we work on today? They're looking really nice. They need a feeding. They look like they're starting to get a little bit light in the nutrients, so I'm going to give them a good feeding all around and see how they do. But otherwise, I'm very happy with how they're coming along. So let's do this one. Come on. This here is an organic mix. And this is from Kellogg Organics. This is locally made. So we're going to give this a try. So this says on the bag that it has poultry manure and back guano and kelp. So that is the nutrients that it comes with, the fertilizer that already comes included. It says there's no mixing. You don't have to add anything at all. But let's cut the bag open and see what it looks like. So look inside the bag. And my first impression is it's a beautiful dark color. And it looks like it's a pretty lightweight mixture. Let's see. So it is actually very light, breaks apart easily, so I don't think I'm going to have to mess with it too much. How exciting. There's so much bigger pieces of, just organic matter in there, but it still looks really good. Okay, so after filling this bag up, this is a 3-gallon grow bag that I have, just had it laying around, and after messing around with the soil a little bit, I can show you that the clumps that are in here break up pretty easily, and it does need a little bit of work, but not much. I just did it quickly with a little shovel. It's pretty good. So there are some sticks in it and some larger pieces, but nothing worrisome, nothing that I feel like is like a bad sign. If there's some large, I found like one larger piece and I broke it up with my hands and it was no big deal. Very little work so far. Looks pretty good. The pepper we're doing today is an Aji Fantasy. I'm really excited to try these peppers. We've never had them, and I think they sound like they're pretty amazing, so I'm psyched to check these out. And this one seems like it's been growing great. This didn't come out of our AeroGarden unit. We didn't start it hydroponically. We started it in Rockwool, transferred it into a bigger pot once it got to be a pretty good size, and it's time to move it up. Let's see how it does. Comes out pretty good. Ooh, this is so exciting because I've never seen the roots on this one before. Oh, they look so good. Look at this. Look, they're all like wrapped around. Ooh, there's dump dirt everywhere. They're like holding its shape pretty nicely, but they're not root bound in any way. It's nice and loose. So I think this is going to be off to a good start. I don't really have to do anything. I'm just going to break some of the soil away a little bit because why not? But you can see the roots are hanging down pretty nicely. So I think they're going to be doing well. Here's hoping. So cool. I'm just going to nestle that in. And this pot's a little bit smaller than, we might want to do really, but we had them laying around, so I'm just going to use them. Backfill it a little bit. And I'm just breaking up the soil as I go with my hands if there's any larger clumps in it. So at first I thought this was a regular stick, and as I'm looking at it more closely, it's not. This is like a popsicle stick kind of a thing. Which is like, it's, you know, whatever, that's pretty gross, but like at the same time, you know, these things happen. I've opened up bags of potting soil and there's like a plastic utensil inside of it, like from someone's lunch or something. So, I mean, you clear it out and use it. What I will say is that with the Fox Farm one, I've never seen anything like that. It's super, super high quality and very well screened. But this is a less expensive option. Honestly, I can't remember what the price comparison is, but I know this is on the less expensive side. I can get this at Home Depot, which is great because I have to either order Fox Farm or I have to go to a special store that sells it, and the only store that has it around here is very expensive. So there's a downside to that, but I'm going to try this out and see how my plants like it. And if it's good, I'll stay with it. I don't mind having to sift through it a little bit if it's a good price and it works. Okay. Pretty happy with that. All right, so this one's ready to go. Dirt everywhere. I'm going to water this and we'll keep an eye on it and see how it does in the coming days. See how it reacts to the soil. Put my marker back in so I don't forget what it is, because I will. All right. I just watered it and I have to say I'm pretty happy with how it has not compacted quite that badly. I mean, it did a little bit, obviously. I didn't put any water in it when I set the plant inside the pot, but so far it didn't compact any crazy amount, and this may be a good one. We'll see.